Hello universe, this is Gypsy. Thank you for visiting my channel. This video is my Pan That Palette of the Week video. In this series of videos, I do not expect to pan out a palette in a week. What I'm doing is I'm reaching into my extensive collection of over 70 palettes, and I'm pulling a palette each week to complement my Pan as Old as Time, which is this year's project with the Pantastic Ladies, and I am hoping to pan out my Pan as Old as Time, which is a 1992 Avon palette. So far it's been performing beautifully, and I'm still in love with the palette. I've hit pan on 2 of the colors in that project that were brand new, and I believe you'll find the March update in my playlist if you want to see which 2 colors it is and if you're interested in panning. This project has 1 palette a week. Last week's palette that I chose was a product called Classic Queen Pro Color 9 eyeshadow palette. I have 3 of these tiny palettes. They were terribly inexpensive. I believe I ordered them off of AliExpress or Alibaba. Ended up getting all 3 of the palettes, including shipping, for like less than $5. It was just crazy cheap. And I love these palettes. They performed really well. The palette that I chose this week has the blonde on it. There's no other identifying numbers or names of these palettes. I've just been going by the picture that's on it. This is the blonde, and this is what the color story looks like. Lighting is bad. I'm waiting on the sun to come up, guys. You know, when you get up at 3 o'clock in the morning every morning, on your days off, you still tend to get up early. So I'm waiting on the sun to rise. I don't have a lot of natural light. I'm using my makeup mirror to give me enough light to film. I loved this palette. I thought it performed really well. It wasn't powdery. It didn't crease. It gave me the beautiful, shiny, frosty color on the lid that I'd been craving. My Pan as Old as Time has a lot of dark colors in it. I can really only set my eyeliner, smoke out the corners, or lightly with a blending brush maybe blend into the crease with it. It's just a very dark palette. So I pull in these lighter colors to help me use that palette. I loved this. I enjoyed this. And I'm going to have to put it away because that's the object of the game, is to get reach and touch on my collection. So the next palette I'm going to pull in is a Huda Beauty, the Rose Gold Edition. I'm going to open it and turn it this way. You may be familiar with it. I think it's popular on YouTube. And I've already reached into the color up here in the corner, which is Angelic. I reached in with a brush to put it on my lid. I don't know if I have enough light to show you. I put it on my lid with a brush. Honestly, I'm going to try it with my finger before I make a decision. In comparing the 2, this one performs better with a brush. But I have a week of play with this coming up this week. I probably will not be touching that black. I have black in my Pan as Old as Time. And I probably will not be touching Dubai in the corner, this upper dark color, because I have Frankenpanda color very similar to that in my Pan as Old as Time. In my Pan as Old as Time, I have blacks and greens, and I don't wear them a lot. I am wearing the green as an accent shade in the crease and to smoke out the corners today, and that is from the Pan as Old as Time, but I don't normally wear greens. It's not something I'm drawn to. I don't have anything against it. It's just not something I'm personally drawn to. So I've been mixing the 2 colors together, Frankenpanning the 2 colors together, and I get an olive color out of that. So the color in this Huda Beauty just reminds me of the olive that I've made. So I'll probably be reaching into, most definitely, this line, this row. I can already tell that I'm drawn to those colors. They're beautiful. And I'm going to experiment with those other 2 rows as well. The 2 in the corner I don't expect to touch a lot. So guys, I'm going to come back in a week and let you know how this product performed for me and draw another palette. As I said, I started doing this because of panning, because of my extensive collection. I will tell you that eyeshadows are my kryptonite. I love them. It would suit me to pan out all the other types of products and just have one of each. Eyeliners, foundations, powders, blushes, lipsticks, they're not my kryptonite. I could have one of each and be perfectly happy. But when it comes to eyeshadows, I want all the colors. I want all the colors. That's just, that's still where I'm at right now. So guys, thank you again for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to. I love making new friends. And I'll see you again in a week. Have a great weekend.